Skating better and, getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep.
Pucks deep.
Keep getting pucks deep and, deep.
Welcome everyone back to another Pucks and Deep podcast. I'm your host Brovi. I'm here with D-Dawg himself, and guys, we got the wide load all the way over in Wetaskiwin, doing some live reporting in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Go
great.
You got anything to say about that, Kylan?
There's about as much happening here as you'd think there'd be.
Exactly. All right, we got a lot to talk about here. So much to talk about. I think we're going to start off with probably the biggest move before the draft. Let's talk about Brady Tkachuk going to the Florida Panthers. It finally happened. All the rumors were true. Brady Tkachuk didn't want out of Ottawa, and he kind of did force his way to Florida too, although there was the 4-team trade. I'm just going to say my opinion first because I matter the most here, apparently.
I just wanted to ask if you were going to revisit your little tirade about how it's never going to happen and we need to stop doing it so that
I was wrong! I was wrong. Brady Tkachuk is a slime ball. I really thought he was different from his brother.
Ball thing, but he did leave and go join his brother.
I mean,
after doing fuck all in the playoffs and being a big part of why his team lost.
The part that pissed me off the most is he literally did the same exact thing as Matthew Tkachuk. He was like, I'm not like my brother. Like, I like Ottawa. Ottawa as a city, I love. I want to commit to Ottawa. I love Ottawa as a city. Even after they got swept, he was like, I want to be in Ottawa.
I want to win here.
I want to win here.
I have to do
and then,
lying through
fine, I'm out. Fuck you guys. Like, if you want it out, just be like, hey, you know what? I got to revisit my future this summer and we'll see where it goes. Be a little bit more honest.
What Connor Hellebuyck did.
Hellebuyck did it. I respect that a lot more.
I respect it a lot more. I'm still wearing his jersey.
Yeah.
Sens fans are not still wearing their guy's jersey.
As for Brady Tkachuk going to Florida, I think this is an incredible move for the Panthers. By far one of the best moves they've made. I wasn't really happy with the return. I understand 3 firsts. A lot of people are saying there's a lot for Brady Tkachuk. You guys also need to understand this is a Brady Tkachuk with no leash. This guy can do whatever the fuck he wants now. That's it. He's in Florida. You're going to have Tkachuk, Bennett, Tkachuk. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Marchand and then Gudas.
They're going to be annoying.
Yeah, they just added Radko Gudas too.
That is rights for signing.
He's coming back. He's coming.
He's going to sign in Florida.
He's going to be a Duck. Panther, sorry.
It's where he gets to throw all his dirty hits.
Yeah, why not, right? Like, it makes the most sense for him to just go crazy back in Florida. And it makes the most sense for the Panthers, too.
Florida is basically putting together the Rat Avengers.
Oh, my God. Oh, I hate Panthers so much.
They're going to be annoying as fuck, but their goaltending's still not good enough to win.
They didn't do well in the playoffs one season and said, fuck it, where's all the people we can get that could just be Rats?
Yeah, no, exactly that. Brady Tkachuk fitting with the Panthers is a perfect fit to me.
Yes.
He's going to show he can play playoff hockey now, all of a sudden, right? Maybe. Just like Matthew Tkachuk did, right? Where was Matthew Tkachuk's playoff performance in Calgary? Just saying.
He was a lot younger then, to be fair.
He was.
But then left the first year and went to the Cup final dominating. So.
If we're being dead honest here, he definitely should have performed in that Edmonton series. He was that X factor in that 2022 Edmonton series. He scored a hat-trick
in the first fucking game.
And then did shit. Everyone scored a hat-trick in that first fucking game.
I know, but
I could have scored a hat-trick in that first fucking game.
I'm arguing in favor of your point. He looked like he was going to be the biggest solution for the Flames.
He needed to be a pest, and he wasn't. That's how you're going to get Edmonton.
He wasn't.
And guess what? He was a pest that, and then he played Florida, and he played them in the finals. So,
yeah, he was told in Calgary not every night can be a riot.
You also look at this whole American movement and all these U.S. players that want out now, right? Brady Tkachuk wanted out.
Fucking tampering on that Olympic
Confirmed.
team.
It looks like Larkin and Werenski are out. Hellebuyck, there's rumors that he wants out. It hasn't been officially confirmed.
Larkin and Werenski were already in American market teams.
No, but I mean, there is this
Captain
American
giving up on his team
movement.
In Larkin's case, like Brady.
All these American players, they want out of their current situations, and where are they trying to head to? It looks like, I don't want to say Matthew Tkachuk tampered, but it's feeling a lot like
fucking tampered.
It feels a lot like the 2010 Heatles, where you had that 2008 Olympic team, and Bosch, D-Wade, and D-Wade and LeBron said, guys, we're all going to South Beach. I think Matthew Tkachuk got everyone to like, boys,
There was some kind of fucking.
We're coming to
tampering at
South
those
Beach.
Olympics, so you are not going to convince me
But
otherwise.
they can't afford all of them.
what?
They're going to find a fucking way.
Remember, okay, do you remember that offseason where they won their second cup and they're like, there's no way they're going to afford Bennett, Marchand, and Ekblad all in the same. And they did!
They all took friendlies.
And people will take friendly deals
But
to
these
stay in
people
Florida.
are
Yeah,
under contract
but I'm
already
not
at,
even
like,
sure-
8+.
I'm pretty sure Werenski and Larkin still have a contract for a couple of
Werenski
years,
makes
though.
9.
Wierenski makes 9, which is an affordable contract in this league. Let's be real.
For what he brings, it's very affordable.
It
Yeah,
is.
but will he brings or not? You have to think about what they have on the roster already, right? They already have.
You
Seth
trade
Jones.
an Ekblad for a Werenski.
That's what I'm saying. You move a guy like Ekblad or a Seth Jones.
They
for
have
Wierenski.
Ekblad, yeah.
And you got your salary matched. Boom.
If Ekblad wants to go, does he have a no move clause?
That's a good question.
I
Most of them
think
do have
everyone
most clause.
has
I
no
say
move
33%
clauses.
of the league is a no move clause, right?
It's nuts. And I'm not really liking these no move clauses either. But again,
Yeah,
it's
stop giving
GMs.
them.
It's GMs, right? They
You
discuss
got to
it.
stop handing them out like candy. That's how you end up in a situation like a Brady.
Tyler Myers shouldn't have gotten a no move clause.
Who the fuck gave Tyler Myers a no move?
Vancouver Canucks. Okay, he had a full no move.
That's
People
my
will forget.
goat, the
Nikita
Chaos
Zadorov had a
Giraffe
no move.
Jets legend.
So-
Never would have gotten a no move clause from us.
I think this is a home run for Florida. I will say it. I think it did get a lot better for Ottawa getting Eklund out of that 9th
Yes,
overall pick.
that Eklund trade.
However, looking back at it, how the fuck did we let the Sharks get Keaton Verhoff? But
Joe Bjork is
That's
a
to be-
fucking
that's to be
Winnipeg
remiss.
Jet.
I think we're on topic of the Panthers. We
Sorry.
should talk about the trade they just made.
let's go for it. Actually, Kylan, you want to talk about it?
Oh, shite. What was it again? Let me pull it up here. I know Markstrom's now a Florida Panther.
Yep.
Like, Florida Panther,
2 years,
Yeah,
$6
it's
million.
Markstrom and Crookshank are now a Florida Panther. The Devils got Evan Rodriguez, Jesper Boquist.
Boquist. Yep.
I fucking suck at names. And then Ben Steves. I don't know. I mean, at least Panthers have a goaltender now. It just-
The
It
dust
does make
of
that
one.
makes them think that if they're gonna run Markstrom because he's an expensive goaltender.
Markstrom and Akira Schmid is their goaltending.
Markstrom's
Yeah.
going to be a Vezina candidate next year. That's just the Florida luck.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
Florida way.
Florida But it does bring up a serious point though, because like there's talk of, I know the main talk for Hellebuyck is Sabres or Hurricanes, but there was Florida always in the back door there. So now that's not an option because there's no way Florida's going to want Hellebuyck and Markstrom.
It does add
Oh.
New Jersey into the conversation.
Correction. They might want it, but they can't afford it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That
I
allows
agree.
New
It's
Jersey to kick tires on Hellebuyck, though.
Yeah, $6
What do
million.
they have that you want though?
I'd take like a Jesper Bratt.
For Jersey? They're not giving it Jesper Bratt for
I'm not
Hellebuyck.
going
sorry.
to yes for that.
It's the same situation as Florida. If you're not willing to give up what we want, you can kick
Well,
rocks.
New Jersey's also in such a weird position right now where it's like, what are they trying to do? Because it felt like they were trying to position themselves for Quinn Hughes for the longest time.
But now
Yeah,
And then
Hughes is
Quinn
a lot of
Hughes swing and a miss, the biggest one yet.
Yeah.
Did they
Um,
even
did-
fucking try?
Didn't he say he was going to re-sign in Minnesota?
That's what
owner-
the GM... Oh, owner.
the
I thought
owner
it was
said-
Billy Guerin.
we want to re-sign him. Well, if the owner says it, I'm okay with that. Like, he said he will do whatever it takes to re-sign Quinn Hughes, which, fair, we'll see how this next
See you
season
later,
goes.
Kirill Kaprizov.
Um,
Immediately.
No, they're going to be fine. But as for Florida, they always seem to find these gems. I can see Markstrom having a Vezina campaign next year.
I don't.
I can
don't
see it.
Yeah, but how much of that can you, and I'm not trying to pump his tires, but how much of that can you attribute to Paul Maurice and his coaching style? Because how many players who have left old teams who then have gone to Florida and found incredible amounts of success?
Well,
Look at a main one I can think of is not just Tkachuk, but Bennett. Like Bennett was a third, fourth line player in Calgary, not
Bennett
really
got there
producing up to where his
before
draft stock
Maurice was
was,
doing well.
where he was drafted, and then he went down to Florida and won the Conn Smythe.
I mean, it's
So-
it's all the credit to Bill Zito and that general manager crew. They've been absolutely incredible. Like Sam Reinhart was another undervalued player they stuck
Yeah.
up. Carter Verhaeghe, another undervalued. Seth Jones, everyone thought was one of the worst deals. He revived his career in Florida. It's just Florida finds these gems, and I guarantee you Markstrom's going to be the next one.
I wondered if Maurice has, like, if they asked Maurice who would work well in their system and stuff like that
I'm sure they do.
before, because there's no way they're just, like, they could just be so smart that they pull up certain guys that just slide right in, but there has to be some sort of coaching input.
They go for
in there
guys
saying,
while
yeah,
their
this guy would
value's
work
at a
well.
low.
Yeah.
They go for these guys while their value's down. Like, for example, Brady Tkachuk just did fuck all in the playoffs. And they went, hey, we can get him for only a few picks. Here you go. And now he's going to look fantastic there next year, like you said.
He is.
Like,
He is. He's going to be phenomenal.
It's the way they sit
they
there and
play
they
his
wait for
style
these
game.
values to dip. And
He's
then
going
they
to
just don't give
elbow
you that.
Lane Hudson in the head in a very awful way, and he's not going to get a single
How
game
much
for
of
it.
that is going to be Lane Hudson's size, though?
No. It's just Lane Hudson's
I
going to
agree.
stand there. Brady Tkachuk's going to go elbow straight to the head.
I mean, Brady
knock him
Tkachuk,
out for
at
the
Brady Tkachuk's size,
series?
his elbow is about head height.
This is assuming Brady Tkachuk can find his way down to Florida. He doesn't have to read the plane tickets.
That dude
Can he do
is
that?
so hellbent and determined to live in his brother's shadow. It's amazing to me.
Can he read the plane tickets?
That's a good question, right? Like, how long do you think it took Steve Stais to tell Brady Tkachuk he got traded?
I think he's just figuring it out now.
You think
think
he had
he's
to do
still
like
confused.
a crayon drawing or something? Just be like, Brady, this is you? You go here now.
Yeah, they explained him like a caveman. They used fire.
Like, I can't. The biggest part of this trade that I can't get over is them getting invited on the Pat McAfee show. Brady Tkachuk getting invited to talk about his trade, but Pat McAfee wouldn't let it happen without Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah.
And that just shows Brady Tkachuk is hellbent and determined to live in his brother's shadow.
Boys, breaking news. Parker Witherspoon is a Golden Knight right now.
Okay.
Breaking news on this podcast live as we speak.
We traded for another guy?
Yeah.
Matt
Parker
Grzelcyk.
Witherspoon for Caden Korsak.
Oh, Mac.
Oh, pardon
is that
me.
Keegan
First
Korsak?
thing I got was TSN official putting a statement from the Los Angeles Lakers about LeBron.
That's yeah, guys. Sorry, we're basketball now. Also,
Let me read
Kawhi's
this
becoming a
real
Raptor
quick.
again.
LeBron
so-
James is one of the greatest athletes in history. We will always be thankful for the 8 years he had with the Lakers, including the title he led us to in 2020 under the toughest imaginable circumstances and countless records he broke in the purple and gold. We wish him all the best on and off the court. Okay, cool.
Cool. Well,
Out.
that was good to know.
Witherspoon and Korczak is gone.
He was good for you guys in the playoffs, wasn't he?
He did very well in the playoffs.
So let's also keep on moving. Okay.
Speaking of Vegas trades,
Yes.
Dorofeyev.
I was gonna say that's the next big one.
Dodged a bullet with that contract.
No kidding.
How do we?
Dorofeyev to the Rangers and then getting, wasn't it like 8 mil?
It was 11 million
It was 11, oh,
over
fuck, it
8
was.
years. How is
That's even
Pavel
worse.
Dorofeyev first worth 2 first-round picks? Okay, I think the dude's an absolute. He's a stud. Okay, he's a top 6 guy in this league.
Oh, yeah,
he's
he's
a
a stud.
first and a prospect type guy. I expect
This
that.
is all off
2
of two.
first and an $11 million contract for Pavel Dorofeyev.
This is
Off of 2 30-goal seasons, isn't it?
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
this is the best I can describe it is, and again, this is just from the point of view right now. It could work out really well if he goes off and continues his pace or gets a bigger pace with Adam Fox over in the
It's
Rangers.
that JT Miller playmaking.
Yeah, but if that doesn't, maybe this will be a great contracting deal, Bill. But at this exact moment, it looks like Vegas told the Rangers to bend over a bed, and then they grabbed a paddle. That's what it looks like.
He's
You
not
can't
wrong.
tell me,
No.
like, I'm
And how do we keep on funding Vegas? Like, Vegas is
You
literally.
can't tell me that you gave us 2 first-round picks. We gave you a player who's going to want stupid amounts of money, and then you signed him for 8 years for $11 million cap hit.
So what
Like,
superstar
is-
are you guys going to go acquire with those
This
firsts?
is the worst part. Is Vegas?
Is this how Larkin gets to
You
Vegas?
know they don't have leverage in this
Werenski?
situation. Vegas just has zero leverage in this situation. They're going to lose the player, and let's give them 2 first. Let's restock their cabinet.
Yeah, now that's...
What Flames defenseman are they going to be trading for now?
I think they're just going to go hard at Werenski, to be honest with you. Werenski or Larkin.
Werenski could be
Maybe even
Larkin.
Hellebuyck. They need a better goalie.
They all want to go there.
Actually, I was going to say that because they might go for Hellebuyck, and the reason I'm going to say that is
I will shoot
apparently Aiden Hill was connected to talks with the Jets as well. So it'd be Hill coming back.
Hellebuyck ending up in Vegas is bad for me.
Worst
Hellebuyck
case scenario.
ending up in
That is hell on earth.
Dude,
him in Edmonton is hell
I'd
on
be
earth
super
for me
happy,
too,
but at
though.
the same
So
time, I'm not sure we need Hellebuyck. Like,
this guy's about to praise Carter Hart.
no,
Oh my God!
More important than Connor Hellebuyck to a team potentially winning a cup.
No, not at all. Hart played well in the playoffs, but I don't think we were never supposed to make that finals. Never.
Yeah, that Central was stacked. You got lucky that McCarr and McKinnon were injured at the right time.
Yeah.
McKinnon was injured since the Olympics.
So
you're not going to convince me otherwise.
I'm maybe Devin's right. Maybe we take a swing at Hellebuyck or like Werenski or Larkin because
It's the Vegas way.
well, one's Vegas way, and two, maybe Vegas is gonna sit there and say, "Ooh, look, we made the cup. Maybe we have a team to contend, and we do have a good team, but not compared to some of the Centrals."
You
That's
need
a good point.
Werenski
But
to
the issue is
try
also with the
to
playoff
compete
format
with someone
is
like
when was the last
Colorado.
time the Central made the finals? Was 2022.
Yeah, when Colorado won.
We've seen the Pacific team win 4 times. The West. The Central is such
They're
a
not
shit
doing
show.
good there.
That's the
either.
thing
They're
is
1
they
for
kill
4.
each other straight away, and then you hit that conference finals. Whoever that Pacific team's, they haven't
Well, if
had
you
that
look
bad
at
of a
it, like I'm gonna go back to when my team looked like we had the best chance to go to the finals. We had an all Central matchup with St. Louis. They beat the fuck out of us to the point where we didn't even survive against Dallas. And then Dallas we
was
Oh,
beat
good
the
that year. You
shit
can't
out
say
of
that.
Dallas. Yes, but we also were good. We were the best
Yes.
team in the league. Like,
Okay,
Record-wise,
let's move on. We got a lot to talk about
we were
here.
just injured. Everyone was hurt. The curse is real.
Simon Nemec to the Calgary Flames.
such a
2
good trade.
first, 1
a good
second.
trade.
Etienne Morin going the other way. How do you guys feel about
That's
that?
such a good trade for Calgary.
that
low.
trade I think is what locked in Calgary into picking Carroll's at their 6th overall,
And
rather than someone like it could have been Verhoff because he was the best right-hand defenseman. Because
we
we didn't
didn't
have a
need
righty when we got
anyone.
rid of Anderson. Not we. Calgary didn't have a righty when they got rid of Anderson. So when they got Nemec back, they could go for one of the great lefties in the draft.
Yep. And it's a smart move. I mean, I like that you have your big 4 defense locked in, right? We're building from the back. However, I am a little
Still
bit
gotta
worried
side
about, can you win every game 1-0?
Dude,
They're looking next year. Next
shut
year's
down.
draft
Like,
is
it's-
stacked at the forward
Shut down, yeah.
position.
And Parekh, Nemec wants to be number 1. How do you feel about Parekh? There's going to be some competition there
Parek's-
now. And
I've heard there's a
Nemec-
lot of willingness to shift Parekh over to the left side.
well, we have Ball there, don't you?
You have Ball, but what I'm hearing is you're
Ball
going to
can go
have
down to
some form of pairings.
Ball's a
of,
future piece. He's
well,
there.
Yeah.
This is what I've heard a little bit of. You're looking at they want to do some sort of thing like Ball, Nemec, and then White Cloud on the right with Parekh on the left.
That's
while
what I
they
was going
wait
to
for
say. You put
Carroll.
White Cloud and Parekh.
And that might be their opportunity to bump Parekh down, give him just that one pair to the second pair, give him top power play minutes, and let him run.
I respect it.
Whether it's, but the thing is with the Flames, once you have those 2 D pairings with Nemec,
That's a
Ball,
1A,
and then
1B.
White Cloud, and Parekh, like Devin said, it's a 1A, 1B. There's no
And then you
top
add
D
Carrolls to
pairing.
that at most likely the end of the season going into last couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, depending on what we're doing, right?
Yep. All right, let's move on. I think this might be the worst trade of the entire
Oh, is this the
offseason.
fucking Bowen Byram?
Bowen Byram and
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
Greenaway for the 4th overall pick.
Yikes. How?
Awful.
Yeah, that was tough.
How is Bowen Byram worth the 4th overall pick?
Is it because he
Also,
was drafted 4th?
they somehow found a way to flip Casey Middlestad for the 4th overall pick. Think of that. I don't like the pick, though. I don't think Daxton Rudolph was the guy for Buffalo, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I understand he's a big physical defenseman.
I forgot Byram
but,
was traded for Middlestat.
There was so many. I would have gone Reed or Verhoff before them.
Yeah.
Not a
They
fan.
obviously,
Again,
they see something.
he's young.
I
You can
liked
see
I liked
Buffalo.
Rudolph coming out
Trust
of
him.
this.
I like him a lot. Too.
I didn't think he was better
goals
than
in the
Carols and Reed. He's fast and he can move the puck well. And like Alex said, he does have the size and he does have that physicality factor as well. But, I mean, if they really wanted a guy who can move and have the physicality factor, I don't know why you go with Rudolph over Carls or Verhoff. Verhoff's 6'4", 215. And if you want a lefty, Carols isn't he 6'2", like 200?
He's nuts. He's a farmer.
He's a farm kid.
He's a
He's
big,
gonna be
he's a
strong
big boy.
as fuck.
Like,
It
if
doesn't
you want
matter.
that physicality.
I just don't understand the pick whatsoever. But you know what? We trust Buffalo. Whatever. I think we've talked a little bit about the Eklund for the 9th overall pick. I like it on Ottawa's side. However, getting Verhoff back, that changes things. I wasn't expecting Verhoff at 9.
Like, you look at that trade for San Jose, that trade was made so they could draft Ivar Stenberg.
That's fair. I get it.
Yeah.
I think it's win-win on both sides. You look, this one I think went a little bit under the radar. Jordan Kyrou to the Capitals. They added Kyrou and Tuck.
There's been so much other shit going on.
Yeah,
Connor McMichael going the other way is a great young
great
piece.
for St.
And
Louis.
then on
Great
top
young
of that,
piece.
once they got rid of Kyrou, then they pulled in McTavish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kyrou
For that
was
pick.
on his last legs in St. Louis for the last several years.
Can I just say, I was so upset. I mean, I'm glad it worked out in the end, but I was so upset because St. Louis traded for that, I don't know if it's 15th or 16th overall pick, like 2 days before the draft. And I'm like, okay, here we go. We're going to hear it. They're going to say the Ruck twins back-to-back. They're not going to have them split up into 2 different rounds. It'd be like, with the 15th, 16th overall pick, St. Louis Blues are proud to select the Ruck twins or Liam and Marcus Ruck. I was sitting there waiting for it.
Mason
And they
McTavish.
blue balled, and I hear Gary Bretton go, 301, do you have something for us? We have a trade.
God, that shit was so stupid. I was losing my mind the
motherfucker.
entire
I am kind of shocked that Liam Ruck went to the 2nd round, though.
Liam was first round. Marcus dropped second.
Sorry, Marcus was second? Well, one of them dropped to the 2nd. I was kind of shocked about that. But I'm glad they're both in Pittsburgh. That's good.
That, like I said, I'm glad
They weren't going to get
worked out
drafted
both in
separate.
Pittsburgh. I'm glad it all worked out. But I was so upset because you know how great of a story that would have been to have them pick the exact back-to-back.
First
right?
win since the Sedins,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, so.
next one, Jack Drury. I don't know if we need to
That
talk about that one.
contract that he got is what we need to fucking talk about.
You want to start us
Oh
off?
my god. That, like, 5x5 or some, or was it worse?
5x5, yeah.
Oh my
Jack
god.
Drury. It's a little bit of an overpay.
Oh my god.
But I think the GM sees
Wow.
something. Again, this was Colorado's old assistant GM that bought him. So
That explains
he
it. But,
probably
like,
sees something. Cap's going up too, so you've
18
seen a lot of bad contracts.
18 points in,
Yeah.
70-some games this year? Not
Nuts.
a good contract.
A sneaky one, another Florida gem, Garnet Hathaway. That guy
Just
is
a
going to be
fucking pest.
a menace to society in Florida.
He's going to start spitting
Holy
on
shit.
Basically,
people
Florida's
again.
leaning into the rats they throw on the ice.
A 4th and a 5th for him only? Are you fucking kidding me?
Do we all remember when Garnet Hathaway spit on someone?
Yes.
I think he spit on Eric Goodbranson.
Yeah. Valerie Nichushkin for a 2nd and 3rd. I was a little shocked Columbus bought, but I get it. It's a good trade. Colorado needs to shed some salary here, right?
Nichushkin's just not working.
Peturka.
That
One year
caught
in
me off
Utah
guard.
was kind of shocking. I like the Finn Boston, though. It's a
do.
good fit.
That's a good fit for him. Yeah.
Put him next to Pasta. I like it. I like it. 2 first, though.
Put him with Pasta and Minton.
2 first is a little heavy, though.
Yes.
Yeah? I agree.
Trading their only fucking pick in the first round.
Yeah,
Like, I
2026
would've given
and
up
then
a
a
different
2028 first.
I would have just gone 2028 in like a couple seconds.
Dorofeyev trade we went over. Mason McTavish, I think that's a steal for the Blues.
St. Louis only gave up one of their picks.
2 first, yeah. So they gave up the 15th overall pick from Detroit and the Justin Falk deal.
Okay,
And then the
29th.
29th from Colorado.
Okay.
Steal, right?
That's a real good
You
trade.
can't do better than that.
If McTavish turns out,
Sebastian Kosa for a first.
he's making $2 million over the next 2 years now too.
It's not bad. It's not.
For
it's
one
a good
period
risk.
of NHL hockey,
This one, Owen Zellweger to the Sabres.
that's a steal.
Love
for
it.
Buffalo.
For a 2nd round pick in Wahlberg.
That's such a steal
Steal.
for Buffalo.
Otherwise, I think we're kind of set with all the trades, unless something else big happens here. Oh my God, sorry, I forgot. Show legend Niels Hoglander, Canucks legend Niels Hoglander got traded.
Where did he go again?
Rest in
didn't
peace,
actually look at
the
it.
Niels Hoglander Dick Rider, we used to call
The
him.
big hog.
The Big Hog.
The big hog.
He went to
Where'd he go?
Boston, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, Nashville.
Oh, and then-
Nashville.
Someone with yellow
then
in there. Did you guys
we're-
see
we're for-
Nashville's yellow gloves at the draft? That shit looked awful.
Oh, I'm not.
And then we're also forgetting one more trade that Ali hasn't talked about yet.
Yeah. You wanna bring it up, Kai?
Brendan Gallagher to the Vancouver Canucks.
My original favorite Hab.
Ali, how are you feeling?
It's the right move. Gallagher was on his way out. You got to send him to his hometown team.
Let him
He gets
retire
to
at
enjoy
home,
some
yeah.
love from his home. I get it. It's a good veteran experience for the Canucks. There is that part of me that's like, that was kind of like the last guy from my childhood, and it's making me feel old now.
Yeah, holy
you know what I
shit,
mean?
That
Like
2015 Habs team is
the
gone.
Habs teams I grew up watching, it was always Gallagher.
Those
there.
were the Habs
So,
teams I grew up watching. Gallagher and Galchenyuk.
It's reminding me that I'm a little old.
And now Galchenyuk's
I
just
think
an
Gallagher
awful
will
person.
retire as a Hab. I think
No,
when it comes
I
to
think he's
time,
going to retire
He's
at
done.
Canuck.
He's done. I think he'll sign it one day. I think he's gonna get his.
that's what I'm meaning.
He's gonna get his farewell tour because we don't retire numbers for Habs
Unless you shatter records at this point, because
Like-
otherwise you will have no numbers left.
we have no numbers left at this point too.
Start
You guys better
throwing
be
up like
retiring.
He's gonna
triangles
have
on the
his
back of
his
the jersey.
PK, his honor ceremony, where we just honor them.
Throw up some triangles on the jerseys. Retire all. Oh,
So
shit.
great job, bud. Genius.
If they don't retire Price's number, I'll be throwing hands.
They're not.
I
gonna
agree.
retire
I agree.
Price's
He
number.
deserves. He's a Hall of Famer. He's broken how many records for
Oh,
the
yeah,
Habs?
he did destroy Habs records.
And
He
if
might.
it wasn't for Mark Bergevin's incompetence, maybe it is good we're pushing the old guard out because those teams pissed me off so much, ruining a generational goalie. But you got to move on to the future. We've got a good
Preaching
core
to the
here.
choir, my friend.
We got
Running a
Gleb
franchise
Pukachev. That kid is going to be phenomenal.
That name, Gleb.
Gleb Pukachev. Have you seen this guy? Oh,
He's a freak, isn't he?
Oh.
Just a
He's
dog.
There is someone I wanted to talk about. It was
Is
a
it the
Flames
7'1"
draft pick.
defenseman?
And that's because you guys both follow a lot more goalie prospects than I do. Trejbal.
yes.
The Flames did come out and say that was their main guy they were looking at for that second round, and that they had targeted him specifically from like the start of the season. Had been watching him, so I don't follow goalie prospects as much as you two do. What do you guys think of Trejbal, and how do you guys think that works out in regards to Wolf? Because they came out and said that they think
I think
Trejbal
he's
can be a
your
number
guy
one
after
goalie in this
Wolf.
league, right? So are they looking to do another 1A, 1B tandem? Because that seems to be the way that every NHL team's going. They're trying to move it so there'll be Trejbal and Wolf for the future? Or what do you guys think?
Now, I know Devin said he's the guy after Wolf. I can't see a guy after Wolf. To me, Wolf is a generational goalie prospect. I am super high on him. However, Trejbal,
I don't think
this
he'll
It's
guy,
already
until
almost been
Wolf's
10
still there.
years since Wolf got drafted. He's got another
He's
he's
very-
already 25. Yes, you've got a long time left with him, but there also has to be a world after Wolf at this stage already.
One thing
you
I'm
have
seeing,
to think about it in case the way he moves, he might bust something up real bad. You never know. You draft a guy like this when he's
And he's a
available
smaller
in
goalie
case.
as well, so he has to use more athleticism rather than positioning.
and
right?
he's a monster. He's a monster. Like these Czech has been producing a lot of great goaltenders. Just looking at his
Ghost
highlights,
dog.
he looks very composed, and that's a huge thing for
I
a
have to
goalie
go
is
and watch his highlights. I haven't watched much.
He's a
yet.
very composed, very technically sound goaltender. He's one of the best prospects. I would honestly probably put him as the best. There was another name that I forgot. He went above him, but I like him. I like him a lot. He's a good insurance policy for Wolf.
Exactly,
And worst
and
comes
you-
to worst
you've got to
is you
draft for
end
that.
up in a Minnesota situation where
You have Wallstead and
Wolf's not doing great, you put him in, right? And you're not really worried. So
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
not
mean,
mad at the pick. At first I was looking, I was like, a little bit weird
Trejbal
one.
won't be there next season. He's already committed to UMass.
Oh, he's not
He's
going to be there
be a
until he's
while.
22.
He's going to be
Like,
playing
It's
Wranglers,
goalies.
and then he's going to be with the Wranglers for a few years.
But I mean,
as
he
well.
is 6'4", 196, and he's
boy.
a full right,
Yeah.
which is
And-
good because
back-
full rights are hard in this league to find, and they're hard to score on.
Yeah. The other thing I do want to say is I was a little more shocked on the 63rd pick, Joe Iginla.
I was not.
I get
I was
the
not.
pick.
I remember 2024.
I get the pick. I don't think he's a third-round talent.
There was an interviewer that came out and said something after that pick. After T.J. Ginla got drafted 6th
Yeah,
overall.
so we'll get Joe instead.
Confirmed Calgary wasn't going to get him. Conroy basically went out and said, that's fine, we'll just get Joe in a couple years anyways.
Yeah. I think Joe's a
will say
6th, 7th round. I mean, fuck me.
Trejbal's numbers
Christ,
are
Alley.
good.
And no, he's like a 3rd or 4th round talent. He's a good player.
Can't believe I just did that on the podcast.
Shut up. Just forget
I
it.
hate myself.
Trejbal's numbers are good. I mean, 42 games in the USHL last year, 2.12 goals against, .916 save percentage.
Yep.
What team was he playing
monster.
with in the...
Youngstown
Youngstown
Phantoms.
Phantoms.
So is Jack Hextall.
Oh, okay, so we got those two kind of,
Yeah.
we picked
So
up on them.
actually,
together.
let's move to the draft. Okay, I'm just gonna go over a couple of the picks here. Gavin McKenna,
Obvious pick.
obvious pick, Leafs legend. Ivan Stenberg.
Quick pause.
I've already...
Oh, sorry.
I have a rant.
Uh-oh.
Did no one tell Justin Bieber how to announce a fucking
Yeah,
draft?
that was
What
awful.
the fuck was that?
was bad.
I'm sorry, Mr.
That was
McKenna
bad.
would like to draft you. Like, the fuck? Just
That was
no one-
rough.
Did Bettman not do like a pregame thing? Because I mean, JB didn't even know where the fuck he was supposed to go.
I don't think JB knew who he was drafting. Like, this was the worst kept secret in the NHL for the last 2 months. You knew Gavin McKenna was
I
gonna
really, you see, I have a fantasy in my brain, and I'm really hoping that Toronto wanted to draft Stenberg, and because JB just saw a bunch of shit, he just said McKenna, and then Toronto's like, fuck it, I guess we're going with McKenna.
The only
that'd be
unfortunate
really
part
fucking
about
funny.
that is the phone call that everyone saw on live television.
That is the thing. Yeah, right.
It was already
He was
confirmed.
very evidently getting.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I really can't hear anything right now.
Yeah, then
Saw a
thank you
video
so
of them
much.
talking after, too. Like, I don't know. I think that one was just where it was.
No,
So-
it was, but let me dream, Devin.
No.
Okay.
Fuck your dreams.
Stenberg to San Jose, great pick.
Yeah.
Number 3, Malhotra. I know
I
the
like that
Sleepinator
pick.
was a little mad about it. We got to get the boy back on the pod.
I like that pick.
Yes, Sleepinator wanted Carl.
Chase Reed.
No.
Chase Reed.
Chase Reed, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm okay with Malhotra.
I want to know what's wrong with that guy's personality that he dropped so far.
I
Like,
was gonna
what went
say,
wrong in his
4
interviews?
and 5 fucked me up.
I was
Like,
shocked.
they went so off the board with those two.
How did Reed? Because they were talking Reed, Karels, Verhoff were going to be the first 3 off the
Yes.
board, no matter in what order. And then we got Rudolph, we got Smits, we got what?
Yeah, Smits really caught me off guard. I thought Reed was going to go to the Rangers. That one made sense to me, and then they
I mean, if I'm being
passed
completely
on him, and I went,
honest, Schmitz made
okay,
sense.
there's some real character, something.
Schmitz
Something
made sense.
went
He's,
wrong
he's one of
somewhere.
the few guys in this draft. Okay, correction. He's the only defenseman in the draft that had been playing not just the men's level, but at the men's international level and having success at it, right? It's the same reason as like Bjork jumped up so much, right? Because
Joe,
when
he fell because of his size.
yeah, but dude, everywhere in North America had him ranked at like 15.
No, he was top 10.
He was top
Bjork
10
was
all
top
year.
10.
Life. It was like
Bjork
12
was top
originally.
10. After that World Championships, he
That World Juniors.
I'm saying,
skyrocketed.
but what I'm saying is before the World Championships, right? He was ranked lower.
Before the World Championships,
still-
his World Juniors still drove his
he was
ranking up.
borderline top 10.
That's where I was.
That's what I'm saying, but he
World
wasn't
Juniors
in
is
top
where I
10
really
at the
got
time,
brought
right?
to him.
What I'm saying is that the World Championships really boosted his draft stock.
It did. It didn't hurt to
It
go out
because
and
it proved
dominate
that
on
even
the
at his
first
size,
line.
he could compete at the level with men, right? But Smits, he's a good player. He was a good player in Latvia this year. Like when on the Latvian national team, he was.
He's a
Both-
monster. He's a great prospect. I'm
He's a
just
big boy.
shocked.
I just don't know why it was so early.
Yeah, I think he's a top 10 guy in this draft. I think he was always a top 10 guy. I was
Yeah.
expecting 5.
I didn't think he was a
But
top
Smits
5.
is going to be a great player in this league. He is going to 100%
Yes.
be better than
I always had Carroll's in my top 5 over.
I'm not upset that Calgary got
Personally.
Carols.
No, that he's such a good pickup for Calgary. He's
Every
gonna go
single
so
mock
well
draft
with
had
Carell.
Karels going to us, right? So
I saw several with Bjork as well. It was one of those two guys.
I'm not mad at it. It's a good pick.
I got
Daxon
no
Rudolph,
complaints.
we've talked a
I'll
little
take
bit.
what
I'm
I
a little
got.
shocked about that. And then
Yeah, that one's weird.
I think we're kind of set overall. Unfortunately,
Want to talk about the Sharks just fucking having
Sharks,
a horrible
incredible
lifetime.
draft. I think we've talked
Sharks
about
are-
that already.
The future is teal.
Now,
They-
I did. I'm sorry.
Celebrini, Smith, Misa.
I won't.
Now they have Stenberg, Verhoff. They have Dickinson. They got Lynn as well. They have Askarov. Like I don't.
They're great. They're great at hockey.
If they don't get when those guys get past their entry levels, if they don't convince them to take team friendlies, San
They're
Jose's
fucked. They're screwed.
Okay, let's move on to some trade rumors. I think we've talked a little about, like, let's go Hellebuyck and Werenski here. Where do we see Hellebuyck going? I don't see him getting traded this year.
If he gets traded this summer, which I don't think he does, if he does, it's going to be Buffalo.
It won't be this summer.
I think he'll end up going to going at like the
Deadline?
the deadline. Oh.
Kawhi Leonard's a Raptor!
Raptor again.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I saw that they're looking at that. Oh.
Okay, well, that's why I wore this hoodie. Let's fucking go!
Still shoot it down.
Let's go!
Stupid shit.
Sorry.
Drouin has been placed on unconditional waivers to buy out the final year of his contract.
Jonathan
By St.
Drouin?
Louis. Yeah, by St. Louis, Jonathan Drouin.
Damn.
Sorry.
That guy's
Chris
fall off is
Johnson.
unreal.
All right, back to hockey. Sorry.
Jonathan Drouin just got put on waivers.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about Jonathan Drouin? That guy's bust. Okay, Hellebuyck. Sorry, Kylan. I think I kind of interrupted you there. Did you get your point out?
I said I think if Hellebuyck is going to go anywhere, I think he'll be going during the draft. No, not during the draft. I mean the deadline.
Trade deadline?
Depends,
I can
and
see
at
it.
that point, it depends on where the Jets are.
Also, like,
That's what I was meaning. If the Jets, if he pulls things around and the Jets are in a contending spot, they're not going to trade him. They're going to try and ride him
God,
up to
no,
see if
we're
they can
gonna-
get a cup.
You've got.
But if the Jets are in the same position they were this year, which no offense, Evan, I have a feeling they will be, because you guys are starting to go into a
few things.
rebuild.
But I agree. I think
if
it's
you guys are
time
not
to
in a
retool
confirmed playoff
with
contending
this year's
position.
draft pick.
If you guys aren't in a confirmed playoff contending pick, then I think that you addition to somewhere that isn't a contention for their first or something like that,
Fuck
whether it be
that. Send them to
Buffalo
another team
or it be
that's
New
tanking.
Jersey or even Carolina, if Carolina's still in contention next
Carolina's
year.
still good.
the one team that no one seems to talk about is why isn't the Edmonton Oilers giving up like 3 firsts for this guy?
Because Stan Bowman's stupid.
Connor Hellebuyck, the best goaltender in the league, is available.
Undeniably.
This is what the Oilers have been dreaming of.
They
This is
need
their
to
wet
collect the
dream.
Connors.
And you're telling me that you're not even on the phone with Hellebuyck.
You don't get to talk to Hellebuyck.
You're not even on the
directly.
phone with the Jets saying 4 first-round picks right fucking now. Connor
know if they have
McDavid
the-
might leave my ass. I don't give a fuck about the future of my franchise.
I don't even know if they have. Well, yeah, I was.
They
talking
don't have
with,
the assets.
I
They
was
don't
talking with
have
an
the
Oilers
first.
fan.
You have first. You own your first
You don't
for the
own-
next 4 years.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they
was
were
talking
out of
about
Oh,
fan.
no.
And
But
he
let's
was
go get
saying-
another Jason Dickinson level talent at the deadline for a first.
He was.
What
He
the
was
fuck are you
saying
doing?
that this is
Exactly
kinda
what
their
I want to
window.
see them do.
So
Throw it all away. Let McDavid walk. Goodbye, Connor. Get out of Alberta.
welcome to the Habs.
What
Toronto.
the? Okay. The Habs have nothing to do. I'm sorry. The
I was talking
Oilers.
about Connor McDavid.
Actually, I forgot. We gotta talk about my brother getting a job back in the NHL.
black
Mike
guy?
Babcock, the coach of the Edmonton Oilers.
I forgot about this too.
That is a must talk about. So,
Yeah.
the Oilers has a guy that hid sexual assault as a general manager. There was a guy that abused players as their coach. And they have
Allegedly.
Connor McDavid.
and doesn't think he did anything wrong in
keyword.
any of those.
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
he straight up said he doesn't think he did anything wrong at a press conference.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's on camera.
We're not getting fucking sued, okay?
It's on camera.
Allegations.
I didn't like it at first.
I still don't. He's a fucking moron.
Damn,
But,
Devin,
you
tell us
know-
how you really feel.
Oh, you guys want to also hear something funny? Okay, the Oilers, I think their last 4 head coaches have all had a dick-related name.
Yes.
They have, yeah.
Knobloch,
Woodcroft,
Babcock.
Knobloch,
Hitchcock was there at one point.
Hitchcock.
Here, let me get the list. Give me a second. All right, so we got Babcock, Knobloch, Woodcroft,
Yeah.
Tippett,
Damn.
Hitchcock.
Yeah.
That really describes a lot about the organization.
Just awful.
Just, yeah. Oh, they love fucking their fans over, don't they?
No kidding. No, it's the Oilers window. I think after this year, you're fucked.
Yeah,
So
no, I agree. I agree. Go
they
for it.
should be swinging for Hellebuyck.
You got
but
one last shot. You're
they
not
could
going to get a
swing
player
with
like
their-
Connor
with
McDavid
their
again.
picks.
Sorry.
You're not going to get a player
But
like
based on
an opportunity. to
based
get a
on
player
what
like Connor
Carolina
Hellebuyck.
offered and what Jets were requesting from Carolina, I'm not sure that the Oilers are willing to give up enough to get Hellebuyck.
Yeah,
Like-
we have a high price, and we're clearly not budging on it, which I really
What
like.
What was the ask? Do you know?
Oh, I had it.
Like, for example, the Buffalo ask, we were asking for 4th overall pick, roster player like Jack Quinn, and I think there was a prospect in there.
They had put it on Puck Empire as to what the
We asked for a fuck ton.
Which I get it. It's fucking Hellebuyck. You have a lot of time to do it.
Exactly.
Too.
So
You're
we
not
don't-
in a rush.
It's the same situation as Yzerman in Detroit, where he said, like, he's still signed for a while. We're not rushing this because that would be stupid.
Versus Rowensky, I can see happening really quick.
He's got, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it could.
Yeah. So it's going to happen sooner or later for Rowensky, unless shit changes in Columbus. and they
Nothing's
decide
going
go
to
for it
change
this year.
in Columbus. They're like, unfortunately, the
Which
Jets.
I feel
They're
bad
gonna
for
be
Columbus
hemmed in
fans.
mediocrity.
Yeah, those poor guys. Just a badly run franchise overall. Okay, I think we covered everything today, did we?
Okay, here it is. Listen. Okay, so apparently it was rumored, according to Saravelli, that it was a first-round pick.
That's trustworthy. Fucking clown.
Jesus, Devin. Is there anyone in the hockey world you actually fucking like? Like, I say
Not
a
Frank
name, and you
Saravalli.
just go, fuck you.
Frank Saravalli's an idiot.
Jesus, buddy. God damn. Apparently it was a roster player, a prospect, Nikishkin, pardon me,
Nikishin
and a
would be
first one.
nice. That's reasonable for the best goalie in the world, though, no?
Roster player, prospect, Nikishin, and a
First
first.
round pick.
I'm okay with that.
That's, like, if you're Carolina,
Yeah.
that's...
But, like, if you're also the Oilers, like, 4 first-round picks sounds
You
pretty
look
good,
at that,
doesn't it?
4 first-round picks, what you do instead of just straight-up draft picks, we need a player, roster player
They're
slash
not going to get
prospect.
them all 4 picks. There's no way they're going to give them all 4 picks.
No, you do, like,
it, like-
3... What you do if you're Edmonton, if you really want to get Winnipeg to look at it, you look at what they wanted from Buffalo, which was the single first, wasn't it? And then roster player, prospect, roster player. You look at
Roster
young...
player, prospect, and then Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Oh yes, because we do need to take a goalie back. So you take
So,
Connor,
who
you
would
throw
you-
Connor Ingram in
Let's just
there.
say Ingram,
Ingram, Savoy,
let's say a
a
first, and then
Ingram, Savoy, and 3 firsts. Done. Call it a day.
I
Let's
take
go.
that every day if
Let's
I'm
go.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Let's
one of
go.
them.
I take
You
like
could also
Lemon
do like
Jokes, that's
you could also do
right
like
there.
Ingram if they
But I
want to
also
keep
am very high on
2 of their
Savoy.
firsts. You could do Ingram, 2 firsts, and then a young roster player they could take. Like I don't know who, but I don't know the Oilers roster very well.
The young
They don't have
roster
much
player in
picks.
that situation is
Is
your
Matthew
Savoy,
Savoy.
which every day give me that.
I mean,
please.
you could also move Isaac Howard.
You
Yeah,
could
you
use
do.
yeah.
That's another guy.
I don't know that I take I don't get me wrong. Isaac Howard's great. He's got such
like-
great confidence, but I like Savoy a lot more.
The other thing I would do is I'd make sure that I'd have it done before July 1st. Like, I am calling him right now, being like, Winnipeg, make this deal right now. I'm doing whatever it takes because bottom 4 guys are easy to find. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, Garnet
Especially this
Hathaway
year.
was right there, right? Like, you go to free agency and you tell them, I got McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hellebuyck. You want to fuck around? Let's go. Right?
Want to go win a cup?
Want to go win a cup? We're here. Okay?
If
Si-
Hellebuyck,
Just swing hard.
I
on some
am
proof and-
psychotic at this moment. Connor
But the real
McDavid is about to
question
leave my
is-
grasps.
real question is the Oilers on Hellebuyck's list? Because he's a no move clause, correct?
I could see them being on his no trade list.
That's the thing. You make the deal, and then I'm not calling. As the GM, I'm not calling Connor Hellebuyck. McDavid, here's the number. Fucking call that guy.
The number one thing
I
on
get
Google
one
right
here
now is
The
Hellebuyck
Oilers have
Oilers.
an American.
Sorry?
The number one thing on Google right now that I was seeing when I searched Hellebuyck, the second word was first was trade, second was Oilers. According
It's-
to
It
How the
makes
fuck
sense.
are? Oh my god.
according to
makes
Google AI,
No, let's go for Tristan Jarry. That's the
the
guy.
Oilers Explored a potential trade for Hellebuyck to address their goaltending needs, but the deal is unlikely. He is reported to prefer a trade to south teams of the border, not wanting a Canadian market, apparently.
And Kawhi preferred to trade to a South team. He's back in Toronto. Like, just...
Yeah,
That's the
difference
thing.
is there's a no-move
Does
clause.
Hellebuyck want to stay in Canada, or does he want to go back to the States? Because
I think Hellebuyck wants to win.
If Hellebuyck were to want to stay in Canada, I don't think it would be anywhere other than Winnipeg.
I think
it
he
would be he
wants
sees
to
an opportunity.
win.
That's exactly what it is. But if he's gonna stay in Canada, it's gonna be because Winnipeg. He sees a chance to win in Winnipeg.
If Carolina's not an option, if Vegas not an option, Florida's not an option. Now they got Markstrom.
I think he's happy to sit pat for a couple more seasons, like we've all said several times.
I'm making that deal. I'm sending the number to Connor. Connor, get that guy on our fucking team right now.
With all due respect, I don't think Connor McDavid has to pull with the American
if he doesn't want
players.
south of the border.
He's Connor
would be-
McDavid. If Connor
Couldn't
McDavid
beat
called me
them
and
for
said,
a
I
gold
want
medal
you on
game.
my team,
These American players, you look at Connor Hellebuyck. Connor Hellebuyck knows he can go anywhere. He's sitting there looking at it
That's the issue
by the way
once
he
you
played
have-
in the Olympics and the way he played against McDavid and McDavid's running mates in Canada. And it was just him. That gold medal game was all Connor Hellebuyck. He goes, I don't care if you want me on my team. I can beat you.
It wasn't even that. I would.
He's also swept him in the playoffs before.
he got lucky.
He will
I'm
not
sorry.
get. Okay, I do understand what Ali's saying when he says if the best player in the world calls you and says I want you to join me on my team, you probably go. But at the same time, if you're Hellebuyck, you want a serious contender, and
Edmonton's
even though the
not
Oilers
serious.
have Draisaitl and McDavid, I don't know if they are.
They're
Look at
not
the
a
rest of their
serious
team.
contender
Who
with
else do
their
they have?
defense. You sent
Connor McDavid! Leon Draisaitl! Connor Hellebuyck, they're winning the Stanley Cup!
No, they're not, because we've seen what bad defenses do to Connor Hellebuyck with Winnipeg over several years, and
Yeah,
that Oilers
if
defense
Hellebuyck
is
has
not
no
good enough.
defense, he can't do well.
If they're gonna let people get in his face, they're fucked. Like
You
that's,
take
guys, they got
Hellebuyck's eyes
Evan
away,
Bouchard, they're
he can't
fine.
do shit.
he does nothing in front.
I
of the
would
net to
take
help the
Edmonton's
screens.
decor over the Jets decor. That's not a hot
hard.
take. It's not a hot
That's
take.
really not.
That's not a hot take, and I think that's all you need.
Although I
That's all
do
you
take
need.
our number
No,
one guy
no,
over their number one guy.
You're
still.
saying the only notable player that is correction. They have Ekholm, but other than Ekholm, the only other notable player
Jake Wallman.
on what? Pardon?
Buns.
Jake Wallman. Jake Wallman's a good defender.
Is he?
He's a good defender.
He's a good offensive player.
Yeah, but that's the thing. All Oilers defensemen are all offensive. They have one defensive guy, and that's Ekholm. Wallman's okay in the D zone. Nurse is a fucking liability. Bouchard is a fucking liability in the D zone most times.
Well,
Who else do you
playoff
have?
hockey,
Look
Evan.
at-
Well, you
look-
don't
look
make
at- look
the
at the- look at
finals
the
2
Jets.
years in
Look
a
at the
row
Jets.
with bad defense. You don't.
You do. The Oilers
You
did.
do. It's called the. You want to know how I can say with confidence you? Because I've talked to both Oilers fans who work with me, and when I was talking with them about the recent cup, I'm like, you know what, Vegas, I didn't think we were gonna be there, but you can only be carried by two players for so long, and their exact words for me was like, oh, trust me, we fucking know.
That's the thing is, if you have McDavid and Draisaitl, you know they can carry you to a cup
still
run,
don't have-
right? Just adding Hellebuyck behind a mediocre defense is a cup contending team.
No,
Cup.
it really isn't.
Maybe contending, but they're not gonna win a cup.
You still lose in the final four because Hellebuyck
And the
can't
reason
stop
why I say it is
anything
because you look
he
at the other
can't
teams
fucking
that are
see.
considered the cup
Neither can
contending
any
teams
goalie.
still going to the season. You have
Jari lets
Panthers are up there.
everything in. Sorry.
the Panthers are always up there for competitive, right?
Yeah.
There's
That's because they
there's
have a
the-
stacked defense.
I agree.
the Hurricanes.
I agree.
I
Stacked
would put the Sabres up
defense.
there because they're going up there.
Sabres have a loaded
Ali
decor.
doesn't agree with me on this one for some reason.
I think the Sabres are taking a step back this year. I think there's a lot of better teams in the Atlantic than the Sabres.
Could be.
That Atlantic
But again,
division
this is
is
me going off.
awful.
This is me going off based on what it was last season as well as some of their roster spots, and it could be different time, right? But there's so many teams that could be an option, right? I mean, you look at like cup contenders, like Colorado's still gotta be up there. When you have McKinnon in a car, you have to be up there.
Yeah,
Right.
Dallas, Minnesota. Fair.
Dallas
And
is up
Vegas.
there, Minnesota is up there, right?
I don't know that I'd keep that.
Somehow Vegas is always up there. I love it, but somehow we're always up there, right? When you have those other teams and you look at their teams depth-wise, in my opinion, it doesn't compare to the Oilers. The Oilers aren't as deep as those teams, right? Defensively, in the forward core as well,
Just not as good.
they're not as deep. And that whether you have three of the best players in the world, the best goalie, the best center, and the best wing, right? There's only so much they can do, right?
Yeah, win a Stanley Cup. All right. I think we've beat that conversation. Before we wrap up the podcast, I think we've touched on everything today. This one's a bit of a big one. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. We've been actually growing a lot recently, especially with the World Cup stuff.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Especially with
freeze our asses off for you.
Yeah.
Did you see a return for Kawhi?
Brendan Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 firsts.
2 firsts, 1 pick swap, and 2 second-round picks.
Oh, okay, cool. I just also want to say, shout out that I'm not sure if you've seen in the group chat the Colombian comments.
Oh God, yeah,
that shit was
fantastic.
phenomenal.
That was so funny.
Perfect timing for me too, personally.
Wild thing to say on air.
Yeah, cameras are rolling.
No one's watching.
And you just toss yourself under the bus.
No one's watching.
Dude
okay.
goes, no one's watching. Thank you guys all for the support, but no one's watching.
Hey, you know what? Dude, I actually had the first person shit on our podcast in front of my face for the first time.
Who?
I'm not gonna say. I'll tell you guys after, but it's someone me and Kylan work with. But that was a fun time too. But they're
getting recognized in your personal life.
I know, crazy, right?
This podcast.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. We're gonna continue with hopefully a little bit more podcasts. I know it's gonna tame down a little bit now, considering these
especially with free agency being terrible.
So we're gonna do probably one more pod post free agency, and then we'll move on to season 3. So thank you guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.